In the quiet of the morning, when the world is draped in gray, I hear the silent calling, pulling me from sleep's delay. It's the rhythm of the hammer, the whisper of the file, a yearning in the finger. Traveler. One gun, one blade, infinite worlds. They say the road is the cancer, and I'm the surgery. Let's go. Yeah. I wake up on the ward, humanity is done. The parasitic entity is blotting out the sun. I step into the street, earth is looking like a grave. Root hollow in the rubble, nothing left to save. I spot a strike up top, I slay it down low. The root shaman screams, yeah, he's calling up the show. Ash devil in the smoke, stalker in the mist. Vampire, trying to cross me off the list. Even the pan invaded, assassin on the creep. Pan hunter, pan berserker, putting you to sleep. But the crystal hums loud, now we shift the zone. Teleport to Rome, to the radiation throne. Cast in the desert, hive skull in the air. Helm mutant barking, strip the bone bare. Sentinel watching with a mechanical eye. Red skull floating, waiting for a guy to die. Super Berserker charging, Strider on the flank. Lurker in the water, Bi-Central in the tank. We surviving the waste, yeah, we keeping it steady. Lock and load, traveler, are you ready? We are the walkers of the world, guided by the keeper to the multiverse. Boy, falling deeper and deeper, searching for Clementine, the dreamer with the key. Stop the root corruption to set reality free. From the ashes of the earth to the galaxy's dome, we die, we rise, and we touch the world's stone. Now I'm wading through the muck, course is wet and green. The nastiest infestation that you've ever seen is 'cause scavenger lurks. Filth on his breath, elf hunter taking shots, elf us seeking death. Cave might bite and hear the chitter in the dark. Bob Stalker, waiting just to leave a mark. Flickering horror moving fast through the swamp. Toxic maiden laughing while the burrow was stomped. Clean the mud off my boots, now the jungle is alive. Welcome back to Yasha, struggle to survive. See the California route, water about to burst. Striked in the 100, yeah, we quenched the thirst. Juggernaut is heavy howler, screaming loud. Assassin in the canopy, hiding in the cloud. Flame devil burning bright, root horror is the boss. Shade and canker rotting, going on the moss. Onslaught blinking it, nowhere left to run. But I'm a god of war when I'm holding this gun. Split the reality, lose them is the place. Draining fake collision, two worlds, one space. Drain common folk, riot with the pitchforks out. Grenadier drain, throwing fire all about. Oil drain slick, Manticore in the sewer. Letting horror glow and making sure that there are fewer survivors left standing, lest the sun had a witch. Dragging you down in the darkest ditch. Face soldier, heavy fade, I'm a golden bride. I'm a face soldier, stepping up into the fight. Switch the gear, hitting arrows, sci-fi hell. The universe is dying, can't you hear the bell? Abomination rolling, piles of meat and steel abyssal dread up, crushing, making reality real. Bury your shield up, I'm custodian the mind. Scrap night rusting, leaving every beat behind. Clockwork, ticking bloater, ready to explode. We're running out of time on this lonely road. The keeper says the worlds are collapsing in. We fighting the war, we ain't destined to win. We found a dreamer, Clementine is awake, but the system is rigged. It's a cycle we break. It ain't about the victory, it's not about the glory. It's the index to reset the end of the story. She holds the power, white light, flash. Everything gone in a single crash. The corruption stops, the reality bends. We reset the clock, and the conflict never ends. The conflict never ends. Here we go, here we go again. Yeah. Yeah. Name is Traveler. One gun, one blade, infinite worlds. They say the road is the cancer, and I'm the surgery. Let's go. Yeah. I wake up on the ward, humanity is done. The Parasitic entity is blotting out the sun. I step into the street, earth is looking like a grave. Root hollow in the rubble, nothing left to save. I spot a strike up top, slay it down low. The root shaman screams, yeah, he's calling up the show. Ash devil in the smoke, stalker in the mist. Vampire, trying to cross me off the list. Even the pan invaded, assassin on the creep. Pan hunter, pan berserker, putting you to sleep. But the crystal hums loud, now we shift the zone. Teleport to Rom, to the radiation throne. Cast in the desert, hive skull in the air. Helm mutant barking, strip the bone bare. Sentinel watching with a mechanical eye. Red skull floating, waiting for a guy to die. Super Berserker charging, Strider on the flank. Lurker in the water, Bi-Central in the tank. We surviving the waste, yeah, we keeping it steady. Lock and load, traveler, are you ready? We are the walkers of the world, guided by the keeper to the multiverse. Boy, falling deeper and deeper, searching for Clementine, the dreamer with the key. Stop the root corruption to set reality free. From the ashes of the earth to the galaxy's dome, we die, we rise, and we touch the world's soul. Now I'm wading through the muck, course is wet and green. The nastiest infestation that you've ever seen is 'cause scavenger lurks. Filth on his breath, elf hunter taking shots, elf bust seeking death. Cave might bite and hear the chitter in the dark. Bob Stalker, waiting just to leave a mark. Flickering horror moving fast through the swamp. Toxic maiden laughing while the burrow was stomped. Clean the mud off my boots, now the jungle is alive. Welcome back to Yasha, struggle to survive. See the California route, word about to burst. Striped in the hunter, yeah, we quenched the thirst. Juggernaut is heavy howler, screaming loud. Assassin in the canopy, hiding in the cloud. Flame devil burning bright, root horror is the boss. Shading can't go riding, going on the moss. Onslaught blinking in, nowhere left to run. But I'm a god of war when I'm holding this gun. Split the reality, lose them is the place. Draining fake collision, two worlds, one space. Drain coming focal riot with the pitchforks out. Grenadier drain, throwing fire all about. Oil drain slick, Manticore in the sewer. Landing horror glowing, making sure that there are fewer survivors left standing, less the sun had a witch. Dragging you down in the darkest ditch. Face soldier, heavy fade, I'm a golden bride. I'm a face soldier, stepping up into the fight. Switch the gear, hitting arrows. Sci-fi hell, the universe is dying, can't you hear the bell? Abomination rolling, piles of meat and steel abyssal dreadnought crushing, making reality real. Bury your shield up, I'm custodian the mind. Scrap night rusting, leaving every beat behind. Clockwork, ticking bloater, ready to explode. We're running out of time on this lonely road. The keeper says the worlds are collapsing in. We fighting the war, we ain't destined to win. We found a dreamer, Clementine is awake, but the system is rigged. It's a cycle we break. It ain't about the victory, it's not about the glory, it's the index to reset the end of the story. corruption is absolute. Touch the stone, let's ride. Okay, Snap. Us. We start at ground zero where the humans fell. The well stones opened up the gates to hell. Concrete jungle, now it's overgrown. Rule hollow crawling around the wall, yeah, they want the bone. I see a scratch on the roof, taking aim at me. Slayer rushing through the dust, looking for a fee. Root shimmering, screaming, summoning the blight. Ash devil cut it up, blocking out the light. It ain't just the wood, now the pen are here too. Pen assassin in the shadows, waiting for the cue. Pampas like a raging panhunter with a spear. Stalker and vampire bringing up the rear. Earth is a graveyard, dusty and dead, so we activate the crystal and we move ahead. Aviation burning, standing in gears. A civil war that's lasted for 1,000 years. Gas in the dunes, skinny and pale. High scope buzzing, tipping the scale. Hit a helm mutant, barking in the jacket rock. Sending no drone, watching TikTok. Loading Rasco, glowing with the green depth. Sober circle swinging till his very last breath. Strutter on the red, lurker in the pool. Vice center in his armor clad and crew. Undying king is gone, but the pain remains. Shift the frequency, we breaking the chain. Boots in the mud, breathing in the sport. The ice cold queen is demanding a war. East Coast scavenger, dragon steel through the slime. Elf on the elf house, running out of time. Watch the ceiling cave might dropping on your head. Burrow underneath, wishing you were dead. Bob stuck a prickly, stay out the way. Flickering horror turn the night into day. Toxic made and giggling, poison in the vein. Get me out of this swamp, get me out of this rain. We follow the keeper through the collapsing gate, racing the route. Yeah, we tempting fate. We need Clementine, the dream of the key to unlock the code. Set the multiverse free from the ash to the swamp to the void to the star. It don't matter where we go, it don't matter how far. Back to the green, but the root took hold. New variations, lethal and bold. Seed color chanting, spawning the pest. Rock what exploding, put it to the test. Striking the hunter, juggernaut crushing, wipe sweat from the brow. Howler alerting the assassin in the tree. Flame devil scorching everything to DC. But remember the old ones, we got rule horror too. Shit and can't go, get a rock coming through. Boss fight, onslaught, teleporting fast. Gotta make sure that this ammo is gonna last. Who world's crash, drains will collide. Victorian nightmare, we know where the high drain. Coming for a ride in the burning street. When the day of drain, bringing nothing but the heat. Old drain, slippery, ignite and burn. Man, the cobra in the pipe, waiting for return. Let the horror glow and let the sun hitch. Dragging you down to the bottom of the ditch. Look at the castle, face soldier fly. Heavy fate crushing anyone passing by. Armor face soldier, golden pristine. The wildest duality you've ever seen. A tomb shit, drifting at the end of the line. Sentient AI, an eternal night. Yeah. Abomination is a mass of flesh and wire abyssal dreadnought with the heavy fire area shield up, blocking the path. Hive custodian doing the moth. Scrap night jagged, rusting in the dark. Clockwork enemy missing the spark. Builder gonna pop. Gas fills the room. We standing at the edge of the absolute doom. We found a dreamer. We found a source. But the root is infinite. You can't stop the force. Clementine holds the index in her hand. A hard reset for every single land. Screen go wide, the memories fade. A cybercool ending for the mess we made. Reality resets, the slate is clean. Until the next traveler steps on the scene. Nameless traveler. One keeper. One mission. Yo. Nameless traveler. One keeper, one mission. The root is parasitic. The corruption is absolute. Touch the stone, let's ride. Location Earth. Yo. We start ground zero where the humans fell. The world stones open up the gates to hell. Concrete jungle, now it's overgrown. Roof hollow crawling around the wall, yeah, they want the bone. I see a shrike on the roof taking aim at me. Say you're rushing through the dust looking for a fee. Roof shaman screaming, summoning the blight. Ash devil cladded up, blocking at the light. It ain't just the wood, nah, the pen are here too. Pen assassin in the shadows waiting for the cue. Pen berserker, raging panhunter with a spear. Stalker and vampire bringing up the rear. Earth is a graveyard, dusty and dead. So we activate the crystal and we move ahead. You waiting. Archangel exact was shunk. Radiation burning, sand in the gears. A civil war that's lasted for 1,000 years. Gassed in the dunes, skinny and pale. Hive skull buzzing, tipping the scale. Hit a hound mutant, barking in the jagged rocks. And an old drone watching TikTok. Floating rad skull, glowing with a green death. Sober circle swinging till his very last breath. Strider on a ridge, lurker in the pool. Vice centurion is armor clad and cruel. The undying king is gone, but the pain remains. Shift the frequency, we breaking the chains. Walking sound, boots in the mud, breathing in the spore. The East School queen is demanding the war. It's cause scavenger, dragon steel through the slime. Elf on the elf, hearts running out of time. Watch the ceiling cave might dropping on your head. Burrow wall underneath, wishing you
were dead. Bob Stalker, prickly, stay out the way. Flickering horror turning the night into day. Toxic mating, giggling, poison in the vein. Get me out of this swamp, get me out of this rain. We follow the keeper through the collapsing gate. Racing the route, yeah, we tempting fate. We need Clementine, the dream of the key to unlock the code, set the multiverse free. From the ash to the swamp to the void to the star. It don't matter where we go, it don't matter how far. Back to the green, but the root took hold. New variations, lethal and bold. Seed color chanting, spawning the pests. Rock wall exploding, put it to the test. Striking the hunter, juggernaut, crushing white sweat from the brow. Huddler and the assassin in the tree. Flame devil scorching everything the EC. But remember the old ones, we got root horror too. Shade and canker, yeah, the rock coming through. Boss fight, onslaught, teleporting fast. Gotta make sure that this summer was gonna last, they're gonna last. Two worlds crash, fate and drank collide. Victoria nightmare with nowhere to hide. Drain, come a folk ratted in the burning street. Grenadier drain, bringing the blood of the heat. All drain, slippery, ignite and burn. Metakora in the pipe, waiting for return. Lantern horror glowing, less a sun hat witch. Dragging you down to the bottom of the ditch. Look at the castle, face soldier fly. Heavy fade crushing anyone passing by. On my face soldier, golden pristine. The wildest duality you've ever seen. A tomb ship drifting at the end of the light. Sentient AI in eternal night. Abomination is a mass of flesh and wire. Abyssal dreadnought with a heavy fire. Bury your shield up, blocking the path. Hive custodian doing the math. Scrap light jacket rusting in the dark. Clockwork enemy missing a star. What are gonna pop? Cast fills the room. Standing at the edge of the absolute doom. What are gonna pop? Cast fills the room. Standing at the edge of the absolute doom. We found a dreamer, we found a source, but the root is infinite. You can't stop the force. We found a dreamer, we found a source, but the root is infinite. You can't stop the force. We found a dreamer, we found a source, but the root is infinite. must carry one gun, one blade to reach the final goal. Yeah. I stood on the wreckage where the people fell. The parasitic presence ringing like a funeral bell. Root hollow creeping where the children used to play. Slayer rushing through the dust to take me life away. Me see the strike them circling high up in the blue. The root shaman calling up the wicked crew. Man ash devil smoking, stuck out the sight. Vampire flying low, feeding on the fading light. Even the band came, them follow the decay. Assassin and hunter seeking prey every day. And the band berserker, them swing with furious rage. Earth is the first page of this endless pilgrimage. But I must press on, for the truth I seek to find. Not just on now I am a rope. Not just on now I am a rope. Not just on now I am a rope. Radiation burning my skin, feel the sting. It's the silence of the desert where the Martians sing. Lost in the rubble, skinny and white. Hive skull floating, blocking out the solar light. Me hear the hound mutant barking in the jagged rock. Sentinel drone watching, ticking on the clock. The rats go blows, a warning in the night. Saul berserker charge with all his might. Strider on the ridge line, lurker in the shade. Vast centurion coming, marching unafraid. I endure the nuclear fire, I refuse to fold. Follow the keeper's voice in this collapsing space, looking for Clementine, the dreamer full of grace. To stop the root corruption, lift the veil from me eye. We are the world walker, walking beneath the sky. From the ash to the swamp, to the cold, to the star. This fight is my faith, no matter how far. You just want now, I am the road. You just want now, I am the road. I just want now I am the road. I wade through the water where the air is thick and sour. The East Coast scavenger, waiting for the hour. Elf hunter watching, elf husk on the ground. Cave mine fighting with a chittering sound. The burrower high below in the soft thick dirt. Barb stalker ready to inflict the hurt. Flickering aura flashing through the trees. Toxic maiden laughing on the evening breeze. Man must stay mindful of the things he cannot see. Touch us home now, I am the road. Touch us home now, I am the flow. Touch us home now, I am the soul. The green is beautiful, but the sickness remains. See color chanting, pouring out the pain. Rope war exploding, shrike and the hunter close. The juggernaut stomping where the big river flows. Howler in the canopy, warning me to run. Flame devil scorching everything beneath the sun. The new variation, then follow the command. Root Torah shade canker spread across the land. And the boss them arrive, yeah. Onslaught is the name. It's an endless bloody fight in this natural game. Now I am in Lucerne. Me cross the threshold where the two worlds collide. A conflict of the soul where there is nowhere to hide. Drunk common folk riot in their ragged wear. Grenadier dren throwing fire in the square. Oil dren slippery lantern aura shines bright. Less the sun at witch trying to steal my light. The face soldier shining golden pristine. Heavy fake guard in the powerful scene. Armored face soldier looking down from above. While a manticore waits without peace or love. A duality of madness that I must walk right through. I journey through the void where the starlight is done. The tomb ship drifting beneath the frozen sun. The abomination rolling a terrible sight. Abyssal dreadnought blocking out the light. Barrier them standing, knife restoring is the mind. Scrap knife and clockwork, nothing left behind. The blow that swells up, then it bursts with a sound. The system controls everything that is found. Me walk amongst the dead for the truth I seek to find. Oh, drew near. We found the dreamer, we conquered all the fear. Clementine holds the power, the index is the key. This war ain't about winning, it's about setting reality free. The white light comes, the worlds are restored. The system prevails, the lesson is ignored. I know the truth, man, the burden that I bear. I wake up on the ward and the fight is still there. The cycle continues until we learn to break away. Jah guide me steps back to a new day. I just hope now.
Hello.
That was quick. Yeah, what's Remnant?
Probably one of my second most favorite games.
Is it like Ark or is it like a different playstyle?
Oh, it has a 3-person playstyle, but it's a lot more adventurous, a lot more open world, a lot more grindy, a lot more MMORPG.
Addictive.
I'm currently streaming it.
I would like it. I love games like that.
I'm currently streaming it. This is the second one too.
You're streaming it on your YouTube?
Yeah, and TikTok. Sorry, and Twitch, not TikTok, Twitch. Still haven't figured out how to stream on Twitch. Sorry, TikTok. Brain, work with me, please. This is my character.
Oh, and you have a dog.
That's just one of the perks. Look how many different perks there are. Skills things.
Oh my god.
Definitely got a deeper customization.
Wait till you see the next clip, babe. He's gonna show you this like wheel and shit.
Here are the weapons. And I only have a small amount. Keep that in mind.
I really like the character look. He looks very like I'm trying to think of what I'm saying. Cthulhu, like mythic,
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, I like it.
That's not the only mask I got. Here's all the masks.
Holy fucking weapons, dude.
He's so bad.
And chess pieces.
Jeremy talked about this game one time.
Fuck.
I could have sworn he did.
Legs.
I think.
Arms.
Oh my god, he's got so many different masks and shit too, babe.
Holy.
Hearts. Each one of these things have their own perks and downsides.
Okay,
Rings.
so it's a really deep. So this is like Fable, Skyrim.
I
kinda
love
that.
Fable.
Yeah, this is kind of like what it reminds me of.
Fable
Oh,
3.
you know what it reminds me of especially?
What?
Dark Souls.
Fuck Dark Souls. That game makes
Or-
me angry.
Yeah. This reminds me of
This
Dark
game
Souls.
is easier than Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I would hope so. Dark
one of the
Souls is
hardest
such a
games in the
bitch,
fucking
dude.
universe.
Well,
Never broken a
the
controller.
bosses
Any other game
aren't exactly fun. The bosses are like the first tier bosses in Dark Souls. Like
Oh,
the
so it's actually playable?
yeah. It's just difficult.
Okay, I like that. I might get into that.
Yeah, I might have to check it out.
You should.
Then we can three-man with him on there too.
Yeah, because if it's like my kind of games, 'cause like I said, I'm huge into Fable and Skyrim and all of that. Like, those are my games.
You guys want to see the amount of damage I can do?
Is it PvP and stuff still?
There is friendly fire, but I have a perk that negates the amount of friendly fire I do.
So is it PvP, PvE?
It's mainly PvE.
Okay.
See, I think I would prefer that, honestly.
I think she would, yeah, you would prefer that, honestly.
But you can damage your teammates,
Right.
depending on what perks and what abilities you use. There are certain perks and abilities that are not exactly friendly fire.
Yeah, I saw.
That's not bad. Especially if it's actually worth it.
Oh yeah, this game is 100% by all means worth it.
And it says a lot of people say it has a lot of replayability.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That makes or breaks the game for me, for
That-
sure.
that-
I constantly come back to this game whenever I get sick and tired of other games.
I'm waiting on them to put Fable 3 on my Play Store. I need that game again more than anything. Fable 3 is my baby, but it's only on Xbox and Windows.
And if you're wondering why I hopped on so fast, it's because I literally don't really have anyone I can play with. I have Marksman, I have you guys, and I have a few other people that I kind of frequent, but not a lot of people I play with.
Right. I feel that. I play with Rishi's friends and make them into my friends is basically my play style. Because none of my friends are into video games. They're all into girly shit.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one that grew up with 6 brothers, so I grew up on video
The only
games.
person I know IRL out of my friends list is Marksman. And I know him IRL, and that's because he helped me out when I was homeless.
Aw, that's really nice of him.
Yeah, so
Glad you have a friend like that.
Yeah, that's important to have people like that.
him and I will play together occasionally, but he has different games than what I like, and I have different games
Yeah,
than what
you
he
play
likes. So
Final Fantasy and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't get
yeah.
into Final Fantasy.
I can't either. I really can't. I've tried. I've honestly
I've
tried.
tried multiple times. My one brother is really big into Final. He's played all of them from the beginning, and I just cannot fucking do it, man. I just can't. Like, I'll play the hell out of some Ark. I'll play Fortnite. I'll play Resident Evil. I'll play fucking Evil Within.
Mark earlier because my controller disconnected and then reconnected on me. While I was fighting a Rocketeer. Yeah. I would have been perfectly fine if my controller hadn't fucked up. So I need a new controller at this point.
You know how many we have a controller right?
Yeah.
It's got like 5 broken fucking Xbox sitting on our counter because
I'm gonna try a
they just
thing.
killed themselves.
Give me one moment. I'm gonna see if the controller works. Can you guys hear me? How do I sound?